Alright, we continue to try to play Chapter 10. Let's go for it. So, as before, gotta get in that fortress. It's the important initial goal. Yeah, this chapter, I feel like these videos may get boring if I die too much because I won't have anything new to say. But, yeah, I already talked about why I designed this chapter. You don't end up actually using that much. That much of the space in this chapter, but enemies do appear all over the place. So it's sort of this. It's this enormous mountain. Like, look how much space this mountain takes up. It's enormous, but you don't end up using most of it. So, in a way, I could have made this mountain smaller, but I do think it came out looking reasonably nice. So I was pleased that the final map ended up kind of looking cool. Oh shit, well, is it time to restart? Oh, not yet! Eliwood, you haven't failed me. I'm slightly less disappointed in you than usual. I know maybe I'm kind of exaggerating on the Eliwood is disappointing thing, but my god, he has disappointed me in so many ways with his shade level ups. Many of them have, but it is extreme in his case. However, maybe I was relying on him too much because of previous run-throughs where he got really good level ups, so maybe I set my expectations too high. But I mean, I think he got like a point of defense once. His defense growth is not that bad. Oh, resistance to speed. Well, that's alright, I guess. So, I feel justified in my disappointment. And I actually... just sad about that. Arg. I've also had runs... Well, alright, here we go. I've also had runs where, what was I just about to say? Alright, I've also had runs where Lyn has just ended up in the final chapter just basically hiding inside because her HP and defense are so low that it just becomes ludicrous. Her HP and defense she actually did really well in this run, but that is part of like just the Fire Emblem way. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. In normal Lyn mode, it's not that big of a deal, and even in most of the game, because in normal Lyn mode, I mean, sort of thinking just the limited number of units, you know, it's not so hard that it really matters. But I feel like here, at least, it kind of does matter, because the final chapter, I don't know, maybe again it's just me not being that good of a player, but the final chapter actually is tough. So if you guys get a large series of shitty levels, you can be in trouble. Well, more resistance will never hurt. You know, what with all of the mages in the chapter. Although, of course, they won't aim at her because she has such good resistance. So let's... Oh, I should get up my reinforcement list so I can look at it side by side. Right, because on turn 2, those guys appear turn 2, yeah. There are some rather powerful dudes. I almost forgot about them. Well, nothing we can do about that. Just try not to die. Isn't that always the story of Fire Emblem? Try not to die. It's our way. Who's been injured? Someone... Or maybe that was just showing me her range. Yeah. I thought for a minute that Priscilla's staff had popped up somebody injured. Doop-a-doo. Yay! Hector actually managed to dodge something. That's better. I really think the trouble only comes when sort of all of the ranged people gang up on units. But we actually did remarkably well there, in terms of getting inside the fortress. So, I'm actually going to make a save state, a second one. I have my restart save state as well, but, I mean, I told you right from the start, in this chapter I will be using tons of save states. Well, that's nice. Defense is great in this, you know, good work, Heath, basically. But, because that way, you know, I don't have to play through, more speed never hurts. I don't have to play through the first 3 turns over and over. Like, once we beat the first 3 turns, we're just done with them. So, I mean, Eliwood, you got defense, Eliwood. All is forgiven. I'm not kidding, like, his defense is now on par with Lyn. a unit who typically has shitty defense. So, I mean, no, I'm actually, I'm like, finally! I'm really happy. He may actually survive the ordeal of the door, as I'm apparently now calling it for some reason. I kind of wanted Louise to grab the ballista, but she's going to have to come back and do it, because we really needed to kill that wizard, basically. I know they're called mages, but I find the word wizard funnier somehow, which, I know, of interest to nobody. Like, News 11, I find the word wizard funny. Fascinating, right? But yeah, it is true, though. I find the word wizard to be funnier than the word mage. So, sometimes I refer to the characters in Fire Emblem as wizards just to amuse myself. I feel like that was a really ludicrous thing to say. But, yeah, it's more about me than you ever really wanted to know. And it's... Alright, it's written right in the corner, duh. It's turn 4. I'm gonna just have Hector deal with this quickly. Yeah, you want to be careful about keeping your guys in this little corridor up here because the Peg Knights all have range. Next turn, more enemies are going to be appearing. I think I actually will cover up this staircase just because I suspect that otherwise, just like happened in the last video, both of them will gang up on Louise and she'll die. But I need her in the ballista because a dude's going to appear at range, so I think this is the optimal solution for the moment. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I abuse save states just to know, like, I actually, when I first started playing Fire Emblem and emulators, I didn't even know about save states. And one of my friends wisely told me, once you use them, you'll never go back. But, I do use them just because sometimes, especially when you get through, like, a fairly tricky part of the chapter, you just don't want to do the entire chapter over again. I want to keep Heath relatively close to the fortress, because on turn 11, he needs to be here. Just end of story, pretty much. Either of them could go... Well, either of them could do it. But I usually have how I would do it, so I just have an irrational desire to go with that. His constitution is actually slightly better, so he's really better with the Sword Reaver. But Lyn has higher speed, which actually more than makes up for that. So... I think I actually will have Lyn take the Lance Reaver, and I mean, it's going to happen later. It's like turn 11. You'll also notice I'm moving Louise over. Yeah, the ballista, I think I mentioned before, but the ballista moves, I don't know why, but it does, and I think it's actually really cool, so I kept it in. That guy, he may not bother you, but you just want to watch him. You know, don't send any of your dudes anywhere crazy. We're also going to be seeing more bolting mages coming up, so Louise will help with that. Fortress turn. Oh, right, the fortress turn from this turn, not next turn. So they won't both be able to reach Louise. I'll block this one and steal from this one. I can't remember which one has the vulnerary. I could literally just pause the video and check on my little sheet here, but I don't really want to, because I'm like, but I'll lose my momentum, or I don't know, something like that. You know what? I'll just make a third save state and just see what happens. Living life dangerously, I guess. Kent. I've had him try to hold the bottom door. See here, the mages. You can see they've sort of teleported in. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But this time Louise is further away, so it's not as big of a deal. Oh, shit. Okay. Aren't you glad I made that save state? Now, you don't have to watch me redo all of that, which would be boring. It's really just my motivation. Limit the amount of boring. Tragically, it did change the RNG there. See, luckily the bolting mages are so slow that even though Louise is in the ballista, they can't double her. I really have no idea what caused the moving ballista bug, because I've just literally never seen it happen. I didn't know it could happen. It never occurred to me as feasible. I don't know. Let's make a third save state. Yeah, oh yeah, these generals, I don't know if I showed that in the opening scene, but they appear basically because they're like, oh, don't let them escape the past, and Maxime is the boss of sorts here. I just put him in there. The reason he has a name, you may be like, why does he have a name? Is he important in some way? Well, the reason is because in the ending cutscene, I needed another unit to... Oh yeah, I was going to do a triangle thing with them for the moment. Oh well. Well, not yet, I guess. Give back this Iron Axe. Then's gonna sit over here. Who would be most benefit? Is there anyone who will benefit? Not really. So Carla can just do it, I guess. Or not, because she evidently still doesn't have the strength. She didn't really turn out. Carla, I like her. I like Myrmidons, but I have to admit, in this playthrough, she didn't turn out to be particularly useful. I'm gonna have these two equip hand axes, even though they may run out of hand axe a little. Just because the Peg Knights overwhelmingly will attack with, Heath can just be a floater, I guess. Oh, shoot, I forgot that there's more inside reinforcements. Shit, I lost track of that. I think we should be fine, though. Because I don't think anything else can reach Louise. Well, we'll find out in a minute. I got sloppy. And I forgot to steal from that guy. God, I'm just being a mess here. Can see the promoted Priscilla. Arg, it's only that guy you can steal from. I forgot. Luckily, I bought Vulneries, so I don't really have to go fuss with that, but I guess that guy, he's actually a Thunder Mage, not a Bolting Mage. Priscilla's off to need over here, but she has enough movement that she should be fine. Freyna can pretty much, she can go up here a bit, and it's pretty much fine. She's somewhat dodgy and good defense, so it's not really that big of a deal. Heath is just gonna come over here and kill this dude for a sec. A sec. I think that's all the fortress reinforcements, but I may as well use this just in case anything goes wrong. Because things can and will go wrong. Can and will. Okay, as you can see, over here we have some Myrmidons. They're level 4, you may be thinking, oh, that's not much. They're very accurate, and they pile on quickly. And one is a Lance Reaver. That's why you don't use lances in this door. And one of these guys has a Sword Reaver. But the thing is, because they prefer not getting counter kills, they'll often prefer to attack with hand axes. It's weird. None of them appear to be able to get that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they could get someone far inside. We won't need anyone in the ballista again until turn 10. So I usually have Louise just exit and wait there. Because she dodges a lot better when she's not in the ballista, and some of them may attack her with hand axe, and, you know, that way she can get off a kill. And what weapon is he wielding? Should be fine. I'll just go with the Iron Axe for now. And Kent, I usually keep him up here. Not that much use anywhere else, I guess. It seems fine. So, yeah, so you can see that the Lance Reaver in particular, it's heavy. 8 damage is a lot of damage. What's good here is that Eliwood wasn't fast enough to double him. Your units mostly won't be. That's why Lynn can be a bad choice there, because she may. Oh, whoops. So basically, what you don't want is someone standing there who's going to kill so many dudes and then get overwhelmed just by numbers. Like, you don't want to let a Zerg rush happen. Okay, is he close enough? I don't know. No, he can't. This is very frustrating. I wanted to steal from that guy. Oh, more speed and more strength. Well, I won't say no. Okay, Priscilla. See, we're already getting to the point. I'm just trying to save the Vulners a little because Geitz is not in any real danger here. And Kent's over here if he's needed. I'm just going to have Heath set up down here and Lynn's nearby. Nobody else is going to be coming on the stairs at any point, so I guess Carla can just... You can come over here. Yeah, sorry if the commentary is a little boring, as usual. I'm trying to just focus my mind, I guess. Now, which one of these has the... I think that guy should go second, and therefore we should be okay. You may be like, man, what are you doing wasting that vulnerary? You will be surprised how important it is to keep the character's HP topped up properly. Like, you'll think, oh, it's not that much damage, not that big of a deal. It's a bigger deal than you think. There was another turn of... Shit, I am not good at counting, apparently, because I thought we were done with the inside reinforcements, and we were not. Now I'm glad I healed Carla up earlier, even though she didn't get hit, because she could have got hit. Yeah, and so you can see us getting Zerg rushed already a little here. That's why I'm blocking this door. That way all of our squishy characters just stay indoors. Nice and safe. Yeah, you may notice I keep screwing up counting how long reinforcements come. The way I have them in my event file, you know, you have the turn they start on, and then how many turns they go for. But I guess, like, the turn they start on isn't counted as one of the turns they go for. Okay, so we finally got the... yeah, there's enough space. The extra vulnerary that we wanted. Lynn got to get a level up, which was really, really good. Kent can assist with this. So, you know, you have a few guys, I admit, you do have a few guys who end up sort of they're not doing a lot. But I think nobody here is badly injured enough that they really... So I was going to start heading back over here, because Geitz, you know, we don't want to get him too injured. And turn 9, more mages are going to appear next turn. So, not the ones inside the fortress, the dude here, and I believe there's a dude up here somewhere. So we want to be ready for that. We actually do want to kill this guy on our turn, just so he can't get off another attack on us. We don't want that to happen. See, they can't even damage Hector, so... It's great. Nino takes care of him instead. Heath is going to sit outside here. Those guys are going to be coming soon, so Lynn's going to have to haul ass down there. Luckily, the Myrmidons, I guess, move first or something in the AI, because that means that it's harder for those guys to get to us, so we can kind of deal with them at our leisure. Meanwhile, you see, these guys, they constantly use javelins, because the AI doesn't like to get counterattacked unless they can't, so I guess you can equip with a javelin and get more counter kills. You can see Freena's starting to rack up the damage a little. It's the Zerg rush thing. You know, it's an issue. Right, I think they come on the enemy phase, so Freena's going to haul us down here so she's here when the mage shows up. Because we're going to want her to quickly get rid of it. And meanwhile, Lynn needs to get back down to this door so that she can be there. Lance Reaver at the ready when the trouble starts. And Ellawood could potentially get attacked by the mage, so I'm going to heal him up just to ensure that he does not. Louise will not mount the ballista until we are actually ready to start attacking the mage. Because we don't want her to have her, you know, any difficulty dodging whatsoever. Nino does not have as many uses of the fire as I thought. I probably should have bought another one. But, it'll probably last us. May as well. Yay! Hector was able to kill that dude. Thus sparing Ellawood the trouble of doing it. Alright, I think we're ready. I'm actually going to make another save state 3. I realized just so I can come back to this turn, I guess. Actually, there's no point in making a save state, really, when I've already moved all the units for the turn, but I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea. I should have kept my other one, actually. That wasn't really a good idea. Sometimes I do stupid things because I don't think things through enough. Why did that guy... I guess because he had a better chance of hitting Hector, but he could have killed Ellawood. Ah, because this guy was already going to do it. Well, luckily he failed. But you see what I mean about... You can go from everything's fine to you are dying really fast. You really need to keep up with things. Oh, that was very nice. That was very nice. He got some skills, so I didn't have to use the skill book on him in the past. Ah, the Cavaliers have begun. So yeah, they have steel weapons. They are a serious threat. That's why Dodge Tank and Heath Tank. He can take some damage, but the thing is... for one thing, they'll... Oops, I accidentally just pressed screen shift like a billion times. For one thing, they'll tend to use their weaker javelins just because they don't like getting counterattacked. And this is good for you because you don't take as much damage, and he can pretty much block it. She's running inside. I think now is the moment to use the physic. So I don't have to go too far away. I have to go a bit far, but I don't have to get all the way over there. Hector, you are physicked. And Elwood is going to use the Vulnerary, which doesn't heal him quite as much. But, oh, Hector could actually kick that guy's ass. You know. Yeah, here's the other mage. I could actually have Nino take care of him, just so Louise won't be in the ballista with all these dudes around her. So I just move her up a little. I really wish it was easier to see the range of this, because I'm really having trouble telling. Is the dude in my range or not? There he is. Okay. There we go. I mean, that's why I give her that book. And we're also going to, you'll notice quickly, make sure she's not equipping it. It really slows her down. It's bad. I'm actually going to kill this guy just because they are more likely to hit Elwood. And, I mean, I guess the Sorcerer dude could attack him, but I don't think that's too likely. And these guys are fine where they are, so yeah, he should be fine now. Because nothing else can hit him but hand axes. He's probably not going to get hit by those. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Oh, Hector got a level. What are you going to get, Hector? Oh, that was so good. Did you see that? More defense and more speed. More speed so he can hit more things. And more defense, because clearly what he needs is to take even less damage. This is why Hector... I can't really mention not putting him at the right-hand door, because he's just so perfect for it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. We're getting into a bad place. Uh-oh. Guys, please don't die. I think he's gonna die. I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. Guys. God damn it. Well. I have to go back now. Is this even... I think this is a while ago. I'm afraid... I think this is when Elwood almost died, and I'm afraid of screwing up the RNG, but I'm going to actually move him forward like a square. And actually I should be wrapping up this video pretty soon. I lost track of the time, and I think it's been like a while. Like over 10 minutes for sure. You'll notice I'm not too good judging out timing on things. Uh-oh, so yeah, Hector's almost dead. Elwood, please don't die. Good. Good. Nothing has been ruined. I think I have to decide what to do here. Something was ruined because that level up wasn't as good as it was before. Oh, regrets. A many and varied garden of them. Carla does that. I think I'll actually... Both of them can heal with Vulneraries, and then Priscilla can heal here because Kent cannot defend the gate by himself. Farina's defense is just a lot better than his, and the Peg Knights are too accurate. I'm actually going to pull these guys back. They're going to come inside so that fewer people can attack them at once. Hopefully that will do the trick. Still got to kill that guy. Nino can do it same as before. There we go. Grab her. Is anyone actually in range of her? I think they may be is the thing. No, they're not, so I actually don't have to fuss with that. I mean, there's nothing else I was going to have Raven do, but it's just a thought, I guess. But these two need to heal now. And Hector's going to pull back. Well, yeah, he has to in order to get a Vulnerary at all. Dump this axe on Elwood. Elwood's like, what the hell do you expect me to do with this? Uh-oh, they're running out of Vulneraries, so I'm going to... I guess I'll give this extra one to Elwood. Good thing we had that. They're still pretty badly injured, so I don't know if this will work or what. But Hector, if anybody has to be badly injured, Hector's the best because he has the most defense. So, I mean, look, that guy can't damage Hector. And now I think they should be safe as long as we don't get badly lucky. Oh, we did get badly lucky. Quite badly, multiple times. Oh god, come on, that's not even that... Did you see that? Did you see how unlikely that was, is the thing. Just how... Oh shoot, I meant to stop this video. Okay, I swear. This time I won't forget what I'm doing, and I will actually stop it. I'll speed through this, because we've seen this turn before. But yeah, sorry if these videos are just boring because you're watching me over and over do the same thing and try to get different results. But, you know, this is pretty much how playtesting went too. Keep in mind that I nerfed this chapter several times during playtesting. And, yeah. This was pretty much it, over and over and over as I playtested. Okay, video's gonna stop here. Next time, you can see me try that turn again. And who knows, maybe I'll have to go back to an even earlier turn, because I've put myself in a condition where I can't make a win happen. Maybe my units are just too shitty. We're gonna find out. All will be revealed next time.